There are so many American ideals and original virtues that are being ignored. That's why we have so many problems in our modern society here in the United States. Let's take one thing, slander against Muslims. I notice people, when they're talking, they say Muslim terrorists. These same people believe we should only speak English. So why are they placing an Arabic word in the middle of their sentence? I can tell you why. Because they don't want to use the English translation of the word Muslim because it's such a good thing. They want it to look bad. They want it to look, mysterious and foreign and evil. So I also tell them, why don't you say terrorist Christians or Christian terrorists when you talk about the Nazis, the inquisitors in the Spanish Inquisition, the Crusaders, all the criminals we see on the nightly news? They don't even mention their religion. If somebody breaks into a bank, if they hurt their neighbor, if they kidnap someone, they don't mention their religion. So think about how you speak. Don't say English only and then place foreign words in your speech to make them look bad. And actually, in the three books, the Hebrew Bible, the New Testament, and the Quran, the religion that it's talking about, monotheism, has no title, no label. It's just the only real religion there is, one creator. The word Christianity is not in the New Testament. The name or the word or title Judaism is not in the Hebrew Bible, or as the Christians call it, the Old Testament. And the title of Islam as the name of a religion is not in the Quran. When the Quran says you must be in the religion of Islam, it doesn't mean that that's the name of the religion. It means you must be in the religion of submission to the Almighty, the King of the universe, the Creator. So think about what I'm saying. One of the things we do so terribly in modern society is not speak correct English. So this can lead to so many other problems, like the one I just explained. And we have many other virtues, like freedom of religion, but I go to many places, public places, community meetings where there is no freedom of religion, where it's like a forced church service. I know Christians that do not want to be forced to be in a religious service. But in many communities, they start each meeting with a particular type of prayer that is just for certain denominations of certain religions. It's not inclusive. A few years ago, I went to the National Day of Prayer in a small town near Lake Okeechobee, Florida. And I got there early and I helped some elderly people in wheelchairs. I helped them find their seats, and I was looking forward to this, what I thought would be a nice event. So the preacher stood up there when the meeting started, the prayer day started, and one of the first things he said was, Christianity is the only real religion and all the other religions are false. So I left. Is that inclusive? I didn't know that the National Day of Prayer is just for Christians, but to him it was. This is another example of things not being inclusive, by certain people not following the ideals of this country, the ideals we started with, like freedom of religion. This is a country of immigrants. Look at the big cities, the skyscrapers. Who built them? They're still standing. Think about what I'm saying. Write to me. The three major religions, or the three Abrahamic religions, Christianity and Judaism and Islam, they have no difference in the books, the original books, in the original language, in the original cultural meanings of those sayings in those books. There is no difference. I have people in my community that complain about me because I wear a Hebrew style head covering or a Semitic style head covering, and yet they go to church on Sunday and there's statues or paintings in their church of Mary, the mother of Jesus, with a head covering on. Figure that out. I can't. Please think logically, be fair, be inclusive. It's like high school sometimes, you know, you're a certain group, you just want people to look like you and have the same political opinions as you, dress like you. It's it's dull. It's a fantasy world. It's not real, and you're missing so much. And don't just study with books or on the internet. Go in person to whatever you're studying and see what it is for real. Think about it. Write me.